All right, moving on to question number 26. It says these two maps shows the same area at two different scales. Columbus is not on map A. Map B does not have a scale written on it. Riverside and Glendale are 6.8 meters apart in map A. Riverside and Glendale, all right. Well, it tells us that the distance for map A for this one is 6.8. Riverside and Glendale are 3.4 centimeters apart on map B. Okay. And Glendale and Columbus are 1.8 meters away on map B. Determine this in the straight line in miles from Glendale to Columbus. Ah, okay, I see. All right. So, to start off with, this map A, it doesn't have Columbus. So I'm going to go ahead and just, to make it a bit more clear, I'm going to go ahead and write it in. Because these two maps are the same. The only difference is map A and map B have different scales. So we have Glendale here, and we also have Columbus that I'm going to draw in blue. All right. And we've got to figure out what's the distance from Glendale to Columbus. Well, if we look at map B, we know that the distance from Glendale to Columbus is 1.8, but that's for that scale of the map. So we got to pay attention to the scale. If you look right here, if we pay attention to Riverside and Glendale, the distance between Riverside and Glendale for map A is 6.8, and the distance between Riverside and Glendale for map B is 3.4. So in this case, this is about half the size. So if I want to find the side length of Glendale to Columbus, it's going to be double the size of 1.8. So in this case, the side length, or the length from Glendale to Columbus, is 3.6 centimeters. All right, so that's our first step. We've kind of determined the side length of Glendale to Columbus. And we used map B in order to figure that out. Because map A and map B are the same, they just have different scales. And again, to go from map B to map A, you have to multiply by 2. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. To go from Glendale, or to go from map B to map A, I'm going to go ahead and multiply by 2. So again, the side length from Glendale, or Gladville, and Columbus is 3.6. And then if you look at map A, they tell you a scale here. They tell you that for every centimeter in this map, it's going to be equal to 40 miles in real life. So we know that Gladville to Columbus in the map is 3.6. Let's figure out how far apart it is in real life by multiplying by 40. So let me go ahead and multiply. 0 times 0, or 0 times 6, 0 times 3. I'm done with that. I'm going to add a placeholder. 4 times 6 is, let's see, that should be 12, 24. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So my answer is 1440, but my question has a decimal spot moved one time to the left. So I should move my decimal one time to the left. All right, so in real life, the distance between Gladville and Columbus is 144 miles, which is what I got as an answer key. All right, so that's it. Hope that makes sense.